Hey guys, so today I have a shoe declutter for you. I am sick, so hopefully I just have a pretty bad cold. Hopefully I can make it through this video. It is that time of year again where twice a year I guess, the weather changes and I have to put my sandals and all my fun, nice warm weather shoes away and bring out my boots. 2 weeks ago I was wearing flip-flops. Today there was ice on the ground, so yeah, I gotta get my boots out or my feet are gonna freeze off. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get started. Well, let me tell you a quick rundown of how this all came to be and why I do shoe declutters all the time. In 2008, I bought a brand new pair of shoes and I went to put them away, and at this point I had shoes everywhere and I couldn't find a place to put them, and I was like, uh-oh, where am I going to put these shoes? And then I thought to myself, I wonder how many pairs of shoes I actually have. So I counted them. I had 120. I was like, oh crap, that's way too many pairs of shoes for me. Maybe I should get rid of a few. So then, hence, I started decluttering. Then I have way less than 120 pairs of shoes now. I actually don't know how many I own right at the second. My ideal number is 35. I'm not going to get there today. I have 20 pairs right here of flip-flops and sandals and things. So let me go ahead and get started. We're going to start with these right here, and I actually want to try this one on. Okay, I have been holding on to these shoes for years. These Ralph Lauren shoes. I think they're so pretty, but now, and I never ever wore them. I don't think they've been worn one time. I don't know why. I like them. But I just tried them on and my feet have actually grown since pregnancy. They're about a half size bigger than they used to be. So these actually do not fit me anymore. So these are going to go. We'll put those to the side there. And then next we have, let's see, these guys here I wear all the time. I really need to replace them, but yeah, I wanted to try that one on too. So, but I need a replacement for these. I will do that probably next summer. This guy right here is too small, so I will move this one over here to the side with the other one. Let's keep going. Then I have this guy here, this Taganello. I really like this one. I broke one of them. I broke like the thing that holds the strap down. I think that I can fix that pretty easily, but I need to do that. And if I don't do that ASAP, then I need to get rid of those. So those are all my like kind of sandals with a heel, I guess. So I'm getting rid of 2 and keeping 2. That's not bad. Next over here we have flip-flops. I'm kind of playing with the setup. I usually go through each and every box, and that's just really time consuming, and I don't think really all that entertaining for you guys either. So bear with me because I'm already struggling. Alright, now we have more flip-flops. These guys I used to keep under my desk at work. I recently quit my job, and those are worn out. They're like so stretched out and big they won't stay on my feet, so I'm going to get rid of those. And then these guys here, I have an obsession with Nike Celsos, and they, for some reason, they're like my favorite sort of athletic, I guess, flip-flop. Like, they're super comfortable and they look the best on my feet. I like the strap size. I also can't really wear plastic straps on my feet. It like pulls my skin off. I know that sounds weird and maybe a little gross, but I have that problem with like band-aids and stuff too. Like, I can't really, something about the material just doesn't work for me. So I have to be careful like what these straps are made out of. Anyways, so I guess we lost a little bit of focus there. I'm sorry. But I'm getting rid of one of those and keeping 3 pair of the flip-flops. So we'll try to be better next time in the next row. Alright, so I'm going to switch these out and go to the next row. Okay, so for the next row, I'm going to start over here, I guess, with these the black versions. I go through, I think, the summer after I had my baby, which was 2 summers ago, I had a different pair of these, and I wore them, can you even see? No. I had a different pair of, like, these, I'm sure you've seen them, so many people have them, but I wore them every day and wore them out, so I bought another pair. And I broke those again too, so I'm getting rid of those. These are also black, nice, that I wore all the time and wore them out, so I'm going to get rid of those. And then these I like, but since they're not slip-ons, I don't wear them all that much. So I do like them, and they're pretty for the occasional wear, and I like those. Let's see, these 2 pair, I actually like both of them, and I wear both of them, not a ton, but I do wear them. And then these silver pair, the buckle looks hideous. It's so scratched up and disgusting, so I'm going to get rid of those and keep those. In this back row, I'm actually going to get rid of these because, like the black ones, they're just worn out and the beading is like coming apart and they just don't look very good anymore. So I'm going to get rid of those. And then the rest of these guys in the back row I'm going to keep. So I have these rose gold ones that I like pretty well. I love these. I don't wear them all that much because I don't want to get them dirty. But I really do love those. And then I just have these 2 pair flip-flops. I shouldn't have bought this pair of Clarks. Because I had these pair of Tevas that I had barely worn. I tried to make it a point to wear them this year, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get rid of 1, 2, obviously the broken ones, 3, 4. I'm getting rid of 4 in this category. Okay, so for flip-flops and sandals, I'm getting rid of 8 and keeping 12, which is pretty good. So I went from 20 to 12 and I'm happy with that. Alright, let's get out the next category. So the next category is like pumps and heels. Yeah, this category is really actually surprising for me. I'm like, I only have this many pairs of like pumps. I'm kind of known for my pumps in real life. Not recently because I have just like, since I've had this baby, like, I just can't. Like, carry him around in heels just sounds incredibly dangerous and not practical and not something I'm trying to do. So I've not been really wearing my heels a lot. However, this is still very surprising to me. I'm like, wow. Yeah, so let me go quickly because I have so few. I'm not really seeing much I'm going to get rid of. These I love. Perfect for just a little extra glitz. I love this style of shoe. I think it's just really flattering on me and my foot. It's also very comfortable for me. So as you can see, I have that style at least 1, 2, 3, 4 times over. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of anything in this first row, although these nude ones here are starting to get a little worn and beat up. So yeah, nothing in the first row is getting rid of. Okay, now in the second row, also once again, we have some shoes that are starting to show some wear. These guys are probably my oldest, if you can't tell by the pointy-toed style, but I'm still not ready to part with any of these quite yet, so nothing in this row either. Okay, so for the last row, I'm actually getting rid of these guys here. They are a round toe, which usually isn't my style, but I actually ended up really liking those. I thought they looked cute. They were something different for me, and they're actually my only pair of like just black pumps. I need a new pair of black pumps, so I'm going to put that on my list of things to keep my eye out for, because the rest of the things I have are open toe, which is okay, but I still like to have like a pair of classic black pumps. Anyways, those are just worn out, and like you can tell when you're walking in them that they're done. So I'm gonna get rid of those and hold on to the rest. So that means I started with 10. I'm getting rid of 1. So now I'm gonna have 9 pairs of heels. Okay, so here are my tennis shoes. Yeah, and as I was getting these out, I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting rid of any of these. Over here we have with the cat, we have Chuck Taylor. I have a brown pair you can't really see. I don't wear them all that much, but I am also, if I mentioned it a few times, I am kind of in between jobs and maybe careers, and I just don't know what I'm getting ready to do. So I haven't really worn tennis shoes a lot in the recent past, but I mean, it's something I don't really like to get rid of because they are useful, they're kind of expensive, and I like the ones that I have. So, yeah. And next I have, these are some leftovers from Foot Locker when I used to work there. I just started wearing these recently. I'm like, let me just wear those before they like dry rot. I have my Air Maxes, some gray Adidas, some New Balances that I don't wear all that much, and then lastly, this last row are like the functional shoes. I work out in these. I do kettlebells. When I do kettlebells, I always wear these for some reason. And then, let's see. These I just wear around the house. I can slip them on. My grandma bought them for me, and they're just fine for wearing around. These are my old running shoes. I had actually worn them out. Now they're kind of my working around. I painted the other day in them, so now they're kind of my like get dirty shoes. These are my super lightweight, airy running shoes. I love running these in these outdoors in the summer. I recently started wearing them on the beach to run in. So those are kind of my beach running shoes. And then we have these two are my current running shoes, and yeah. So I'm keeping all of these because most of them actually I use or serve a purpose. So I guess that category was maybe a bit of a fail, but the next category that I have are flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of flats. Looking at like seeing the collections I've done so far, it's been really like, I don't know, it's been really like calming, I guess is a weird word to say. But like, I'm looking at what I have, and I did the KonMari Method a couple of years ago, and you know, that's all about keeping things that you love. And what I'm noticing is that like, I love pretty much everything I have. I love it and I use it, and you know, that really, really resonates with me as being where I want to be. So this has been maybe somewhat of a boring declutter for you guys, but for me it's been like, okay, I'm where I want to be. Anyway, so I do see some things that I want to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of these specifically for that reason that I don't love them. They're super comfy, and honestly they're kind of cute on. I don't ever wear them, and I don't really see myself ever wearing them. So we're just going to get rid of them. Black flats. Actually, they're kind of gray. My Sperry's I wear quite a bit. These actually I really liked, but I think they were defective or something. If you can see how that's just peeling off, and I didn't wear them all that much. So those are going to go. Then I just have these like little blue jean flats. They're cute and easy to wear. And then these gray guys here, really like these. They're super comfortable. I loved these, and they're like my only pair of brown flats, and I love them. However, I just put them on the other day to wear them, and I guess I stretched them out when I was pregnant, because I wore them a lot when I was pregnant, and I guess I stretched them out because they do not fit anymore whatsoever. So I might put those in my like maternity clothes in the attic for a little while, and then once I decide where I'm going on that route, whether I'm going to do that again or not, then maybe I'll get rid of them then. So out of the 7 pair I had, I'm getting rid of 3, which isn't bad. So we'll move on. Okay, so these are my brown boots. There's a couple of pair in here I'm not super sure about, but I think I'm going to keep them for the time being. Definitely keeping these. I love them. Definitely keeping these. These guys here are practical. I wear these when I need to go out and be in the mud, which does happen, obviously. See, these guys I think are pretty. I don't think I've worn these since I was pregnant. I think that they got a little bit tight around my legs, so hopefully they'll fit this year. Here we have just some snow boots. And these also had the pregnant thing issue. These are the leather's starting to get pretty dry on those. So I do moisturize it and stuff, but you know, after a while they just kind of, eventually they just go away. They don't work anymore. So I think that probably will be the last winter that I get with those. But we'll see if they even fit. And then I think I'm going to get rid of these. I've never worn them before, but I put them on the other day to wear them and I just wasn't I wasn't feeling it. So I think it would be nice of me to pass on a brand new pair of boots. I wish I wouldn't have bought them, but I did. And it really wasn't an impulse purchase. I really thought I needed them, but I don't know. This style just isn't really my style, and they just didn't work for me. And then these guys I actually like, but they were real cozy and comfy. I was wearing them as house shoes, but they're just a tad too small, and my foot was hurting after I wore them a few times. So I'm going to go ahead and pass those on as well. So out of the 8 pairs that I had, I'm getting rid of 2, leaving me with 6 pairs of brown boots. Okay, the next category, we're almost done. I have this category and then tall black boots, and I'm done. These are my short black boots, and honestly I don't see anything that I'm willing to part with. I really love every single pair that I have. This pair of Michael Kors booties is kind of getting a little bit worn out, and then probably these, I've worn those a ton, but other than that, I mean, there's nothing here that I want to part with, so I'm just going to go put these up. So we started with 6 and we're ending with 6. Alright, so we're down to the last boots. These are my black taller boots. Yeah, and I don't see anything that I'm really ready to get rid of. I have 5 pair, and they're pretty much all classics. So I have my snow boots, which are important around here. These over here were also my old snow boots. But they're still kind of going, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to them until they're just too worn out. Then back here we just have the classic tall boots. I don't wear those all that much. Let's see, I'm just going to lay these down. And this guy is worn out pretty much, but I can't decide if I want to replace it or not. Just because I don't really feel like that's I don't really feel like that's in style right now, so I'm kind of feeling like I'll just hold on to those, and if I really want to wear that look, then I'll have those, but I don't feel like replacing them, if that makes sense. And then just some flat riding boots, and I kind of feel the same way about that. I feel like everybody's wearing short boots right now, and these are just such classics that I hate to get rid of them. But if I don't wear these, they kind of need to go. They're in pretty bad shape, so yeah. If that makes sense. If I do end up wearing that style, and I end up reaching for those, then I will replace them. If I don't end up reaching for those, I'm going to throw them away and not replace them. Or not throw them away. I'll recycle them or whatever. You know, whatever I need to do with my shoes. I actually have somebody coming tomorrow to pick up whatever I have to get rid of for a fundraiser that someone's doing with recycling shoes. So for anybody that has that question, that's what... that's what I'm doing with my shoes this time. I'm either going to drop them off. I'm going to meet up with somebody tomorrow and give them the shoes, and they can take what they want, and we will get rid of the rest. Anyways, okay, so we have now reached the end of the video, and I'm sure you guys, those of you that are still here, would be curious to know. I started with 69 pairs of shoes. I got rid of 14 pairs, and now I have 55. So I'm still a long way, still like 20 pair more than my goal of 35, but I'm cool with that. Yeah, I feel like I said earlier in the video, I feel like I have what I love. I feel like I have like what I need. I have variety. I have the styles that I might be reaching for. Like if I need a flat shoe, I have a flat shoe. I would like to get another pair of brown flats, and I would like to get a pair of like black pumps. Those were two things that I definitely think I should own that I now don't. Anyways, so that is all I have for today. I hope that video was alright with you guys. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye!